Dottie, who do we have now?
We have Bonnie, who's 31 years old. She's extremely frustrated.
Okay, do I have to do anything, or are you going to send the call right to me?
Okay, thanks. Hang on, okay?
Okay, Bonnie.
Yes.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hello.
How old are you, Bonnie?
31.
31. Okay. Do we sound too terribly misjointed tonight?
No, not too bad.
Okay. What's going on with you? You sound like you're troubled.
Yeah, I just don't feel much of a person or a woman anymore.
Why?
Well, I've never really been able to enjoy sex.
How come?
I don't know. I mean, I've heard what it's supposed to be like, and it's never been that way for me.
Are you single or married?
Single.
Have you ever had a long-term relationship with anyone?
Yes.
And what was that like?
Well, it was okay, but it seems like I'd get...
No, I'm talking about the relationship, not the sex. How was the relationship?
Well, it was strained most of the time.
So how could you expect sex to be good in a strained relationship? When you say a relationship is strained, what do you mean exactly?
Well, we didn't see eye to eye on, things that I thought was important.
Well, such as what?
Well, religion or, our attitude toward life.
And how did your attitudes differ?
Well, I was always like, despite the terrible things that would happen, I tried to find something that could be gained out of...
So he was pessimistic and a downer, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So who wants to have sex with a person like that?
Well, at times he could be very kind and gentle and understanding and loving.
And when he was, did you trust him?
Yeah.
Or did you still have feelings of disquiet over the parts of your relationship that you disagreed about?
Oh, there were times when that just seemed to fade away.
And at those times was sex better?
Yeah, but it just never seemed like I'd get the complete enjoyment out of it that I should.
You mean climax?
Yeah.
Have you ever climaxed?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, you'd know if you had. It sounds to me like you're the sort of person who needs to feel very protected before you can be that vulnerable. And when you have a lot of questions about the other person, it sounds to me like you naturally hold back. Why are we making this into a problem?
Well, there's something else that happened.
Years ago?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I had only had sex twice, and then I was raped.
When was that?
Almost 8 years ago.
So that would be when you were just about getting involved with other people, right?
Well, yeah, I'd only had sex twice with a boyfriend that I thought I was going to marry.
And was
his first time, so...
So that, all right. So what did you do about the rape? Did you see anyone? Did you talk about those feelings?
Yeah, I went through a task advocacy on sexual assault. There was a counselor there that helped me through.
Well, it doesn't sound like you're through it.
Well, no.
Well, we're there, okay?
Yeah, I mean, I think I worked through some of it,
but whatever hasn't been worked through is standing between you and a relationship that you can be at your most comfortable self, and it also probably has to do with why you're not choosing a relationship that's best for you. Before you do anything else, you've got to clean up the emotions of the past, or else they'll just end up replaying, and at some point your guard is up. And one of the things that is required, to develop a sense of orgasm, a sense of self, is the ability to lower your guard. And you haven't got that because you're still being protective. And what I would do right now is I would get involved in a continuation, either with the same person or with someone new, to help you go through the feelings and see which ones have not been dealt with, and which feelings I suspect they have to do with trust, most likely anger and hurt, and also shame and the guilt over not having been more protective and those kinds of feelings. But what I think you need to do is you need to resolve the unresolved part. Okay? That's where you have to go now. We'll be right back. You stay tuned. I think we've got this problem licked, which means the show's a normal show again, if this can ever be normal.